Fate of U.S. disaster relief program, FEMA, still being discussed. U.S. President Donald Trump's administration has no immediate plans to abolish the Federal Emergency Management Agency amid ongoing discussions about the disaster relief agency's future, the Washington Post reported. No official action has been taken to wind down FEMA, and changes in the agency would probably amount to rebranding that would emphasize state leaders' roles in disaster response. Trump, who took office in January, vowing to gut or abolish FEMA, was visiting Texas on Friday to see the aftermath of flash floods that swept through parts of the Texas Hill Country and killed at least 120, with more than 160 people unaccounted for. Trump has frequently said he wanted states to have primary responsibility for responding to disasters. When asked by a reporter on Sunday whether he still planned to phase out FEMA following the Texas floods, Trump responded that it was a topic we could talk about later. The President's FEMA Review Council, comprised of top experts in their field, will recommend to the President how FEMA may be reformed in ways that best serve the national interest, including how America responds to recovers from disasters, that the federal role remains supplemental and appropriate to the scale of the disaster. Abigail Jackson, a White House spokesperson, said in an email to Reuters.
You know, when he said, hey, we're going to get rid of Obamacare and make something better, then he said, I have an idea of a plan or something like that. Right. So this is what he's going to do with FEMA, right? First of all, it's bad enough the lady that runs it is too busy trying to run around and get rid of, immigrants and stuff, that she waited 3 days to even send FEMA relief to Texas. And then a lot, like they said, they got like 3,000 calls and they only answered like maybe 10% of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're probably gonna get rid of FEMA. Look, because he needs that money. Look, and people aren't understanding all these Doge cuts, all this stuff they're getting rid of, all this money they're holding back. They're just taking that to keep it for themselves. This money's not going to be redistributed to you. Where's your $5,000 Elon Musk said you were supposed to get?
Let me ask you this question.
Hold on, Wes. Where's the $5,000?
He said, well, who you going to reimburse me for that $5,000?
Where the $5,000? He had y'all pumped up. Oh, yeah, Doge, we're going to give everybody $5,000.
Hey, this is what I want to say, though, just to kind of, to stay on topic fully. Man, they just said that at least 120 people died in this flood. And they said more than 160 more are unaccounted for. That means upwards of 300 people. That's in America. That's not normal. That's not normal, bro. That's not a normal occurrence that we lose 300 people in one incident.
How many did we lose in North Carolina?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not absolutely sure about that. I don't know. That's why I was going to bring that up too, because that's not normal. But is it becoming the new norm? That's like some third world type stuff that we lose that many people in a flood, man. In a flood. Because they said that Biden
they offer them money and they
didn't $10 million. These guys, if you take Biden's money, it's bad. You needed to take it. What are you talking about? You guys have this is what we talked about earlier when you brought up the education department. This is the problem right here. What does that have to do with anything? So I'm not going to take your money because I don't agree with all your policies. Who cares? I don't care what you believe in fully. I care about the 120 people who just died and 160 people who are unaccounted for. That's what you should have been caring about. Those are people you should have worried about. The kids who died in this thing. Children who will never get a chance to grow and become what we get an opportunity to become every day because you did not take care of your responsibilities because you cared more politically what was going on than you cared about socially what should have been happening.
North Carolina had 42.
That was a humongous flood. That was bigger than this.
Yesterday I was watching video and they were showing, because for me, I need the before and I just need the before and after. They were like, the whole town's gone. What did it look like before? And they showed me. I was like, there was buildings, there were streets washed away.
It's like,
and think about it, there's flooding. And I always bring up the weather. You know that there's flooding happening now. We have active volcanoes here in Washington. Mount St. Helens is active. The volcano on the coast of Oregon is active. And the one over by Japan is active. A whole ring of fire is about to shift this year.
You look at what's going, not to even get away from that subject. I want to come back to that too. Look at what's going on in New York right now.
Yeah, the subways are flooding.
This is July. This is summertime. This is when it's supposed to be 100 degrees outside. Everybody's hot. What they say? This is do the right thing type weather.
Bro,
when it's hot outside, you know what I mean?
Florida just got part of Florida yesterday got hit with a random tornado. Took out a whole neighborhood.
Are we not paying attention right now?
We're not, because in Project 2025, they say you have to get rid of the NOAA and all these things because it proves that climate change is real. So we're going to sit here now with this administration that's going to let you die and then suffer because they don't want to spend the money and want to give it to the millionaires just to prove that climate change isn't real because somebody made them feel stupid, and then they have to stop letting people pump oil.
I mean, and it's crazy. I mean, this you guys wonder, like, why we have the oil here in this country? Why didn't we just pump it out of the ground? This is why. Because it ruins your environment. I mean, you got to imagine, look, even with us bringing in all these AI, all these, these facilities that we have to get all the power that we need to run the AI, that's going to hurt the environment, man. People don't understand that. We all know that methane, these different gases that are released into the atmosphere hurt the environment. We all know this. This is a fact. These are not just fictional things that we think are true. They talked about Genghis Khan, right? They said he killed so many people during his reign that actually the earth cooled because there was less people on the earth. He killed
also slept with so many people. Everybody's kind of low-key related over there.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand this is real. So what are we going to do about it? Are we just going to get, I mean, he's showing you that, hey, you know what? Let's just not talk about it. He's already sold us out. He asked him for $1 billion. Like, you give me $1 billion. You guys ain't got to worry about nothing no more. You can pump gas, oil. You can pump everything you want. Pump out the ground. Drill.
Yeah.
They don't care. You know what I mean? It's a wild thing that we're going through.
It's going to be a wild, cold season, too, because when natural disaster hits, if your states ain't got it, you out of luck.
And this dude's talking about getting rid of FEMA and passing it on to the states. And these states don't have it. You remember when Texas came out and tried to blast California? Oh, don't give them anything. Now they're oh my God.
They had the one lady. She was making fun of everybody online. Ha ha ha. Good. Oh, look what's happened to Democrats. Y'all out here crying. And then her city got hit in Texas. Her place. She's like, we just need some help. We just need FEMA. I'm like,
not me laughing at the people because this is America, man.
It's sad. It's like
our Americans, man.
But the people, they take joy.
You're thinking you're taking
the joy in watching other people in pain, but you're not realizing you're doing it to yourselves.
Yeah, because it's crazy that
it's gonna come around.
He could be so happy to want to give the money to Texas, but not give the money to California. And California pay $83 billion back more into the government than what they received.
And they
Texas got $71 billion more than what they put in.
And you see, Mexico sent rescuers over to save people in Texas. They actually saved
one of the sheriffs. Yeah.
He saved his family or whatever, right? You know what happened to the people? They arrested him. ICE arrested them. The Mexicans.
Did they really?
Yeah, they arrested him. You can look it up. They arrested him.
I don't know if I can't. I looked at an article too. I'm not sure if that's 100. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy because I know they came over here.
Flacco?
I had to. I was looking. I saw an article today where they tried to talk about he offered him a green card, and that wasn't true. You know what I mean? That he did not do that. But I don't know if I know that these people who were sent over. I'm pretty sure they were probably sent over, and they were allowed over. You know what I mean? Because they're rescue crews. They didn't just walk over the border. You know what I mean? Kind of like illegally, like, hey, it showed up. They probably told them, hey, we're going to send over people to help with the rescue efforts. They didn't have enough people in Texas. That speaks volumes. You ain't even got enough people. You can send in 2,000 National Guards.
It was bad misinformation.
I told you, bro. I didn't want to let that slide. I can't let it slide. If I know better, I got to say it.
Like, how did they get over there?
Listen, all I'm gonna say is it don't matter. It don't matter. Sometimes we make mistakes. There's a lot of news out there that we go through every day. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you can send in 2,000 National Guard to run into LA, I mean, but you can't put them over here to help out with the efforts to help them find the people here. Speaks volumes about what you find is important, in this world.
I'm saying, she waited 3 days because she was busy doing whatever she was doing. She didn't think it was
It's serious. Trump too. It's his problem. You supposed to handle this.
He got down there and started talking about some old off the wax stuff because he's not all there anymore. Neither.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's Uncommon Courtesy. Until next time.